I'm gonna do a quick ward attack. Oh, gotta burn this guy's base to the ground. Don't really need to use any of these street tactics, so you probably won't. Very easy hit. Make this quick. On a base like this, the microphone close. So use a heavy tank on a base like this because everything I have all offensive coalition. So really just doing a spread out attack is your best bet because there's nothing here that can literally hold you down. So you know, my mercenaries are also going to get a boost. So I'm going to drop mercs up here to take care of these guys. And then just kind of go through the whole base. I'll probably do either like a line attack like I'll either do a line attack like this, or no, let's attack a heavy tank drop like this on this corner, or I'll do this corner. I haven't figured out yet. I know I can get a lot of stuff this way. I can also go from this backside and then just drop like over here, which wasn't bad. So go ahead and hit number 10. Try doing it under 2 minutes. Oh my god, these ads, please.
Account sign up is quick and free. Download.
Alright, give me a second. We're gonna do this hit. I'll hit number 10. Wait, what? Oh, here we go. This is good. This is the jam right here. Yep, last few videos have had copyright error. I used to play a lot of copyright music. If I stream on Twitch, it wouldn't be a problem, but it is on here. So, it happens.
I hope this old train breaks down so I could take a walk around and see there's no time, you see, 'cause time is just a melody. The people in the streets walking fast as the feet could take them. I just roll through town, and though this window's got a view, but the frame I'm looking through seems to have no concern.
Oh, here we go. Easy peasy bass.
Screams out loud, centipede gonna crawl westbound. I don't even make a sound, 'cause it's gonna sting me to leave this town. And the people in the streets that'll never get to meet if these tracks don't bend somehow. And I got no time that I got to get to where I don't need to be. So I need.
Oh, here we go. How about there we go. It's all over. Dude, I actually might be able to do this faster. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Just smashed that so quick. Holy crap. Dude, that guy got destroyed. He just got ran through. Oh my god. Dude. In order to not get copyright struck, I have to be a YouTube partner. Yep. Pfft, this guy got plowed through like it was nothing, dude. I would hit bases like that all day. That's so great. I didn't even have to use the trip cards. I didn't have to. So here's the main weakness about bases like this I've learned from Heavy Tank Attack. Is that I have like the way my heavy tanks are set up with like damage, I'm doing like heavy tank like MK8 damage at this point or something like that. Like I'm doing so much damage, it's like not even funny. And then on top of that, it just like so the thing was I dropped the mercenaries up here because the mercenaries actually, if you look at their stats, they deal twice as much damage than heavy tanks do to other tanks and generals. So whenever there's factories, you want to drop your mercenaries down because they'll like there's 3 of them that come out, right? So it's like 3 heavy tanks, right? They'll come out and they'll blow these factory tanks out of the water. So then what happens is, fuck it, we'll just play the same song again, whatever. So then what happens is, you have the 3 mercenaries that kill these guys, right? They'll kill them fast, right? They'll also blow this like gate or whatever they decide to hit like really quickly. They deal a lot of damage. And then you drop the heavy tanks and scatter them. The reason you scatter them is there's all this like garbage stuff that's lingering on the edges, right? And then what you do is I would drop a wall miner because I want to get into this part right here. I didn't have to. I sabotaged the town center, but it didn't really matter if it got through or not because everything has so much health and like damage that like they can tank a few like howitzer shots, right? And then I dropped the generals like over here on this section because I wanted them to clean this all up right here, right? And I could cover them with planes or whatever. Then I dropped my 2 heavy tanks here, which is a little bit overkill, but it's whatever. And then I dropped the bazookas. I should have dropped a heavy tank over here, actually. This would have been a great spot to clear this entire section out. And so when I did that, it just kind of like they plowed through. It was really nice. Really good attack. So yeah. Obviously, he's global. But the name of the game right now is destroy bases as fast as possible. And I did it in a minute and a half. And that's how I would do it with heavy tanks. It's just because he can't, like, this is a base I would actually raid in multiplayer. This is what this would be. So, yeah. So using tactics on this and, like, the mindset of raiding, like, I just blow this base out of the water. So, a minute and a half on it, whatever. So yeah, so that's a minute and a half hit. So now, like, all the other bases are like easiest like crap. So like they're like, you know, some of these are atomics. Oh wait. I probably should have checked. I just go by number, but I probably should have checked what the. Yeah, actually, I should have hit something like this instead. I feel like this would have been a little bit like. Yeah, he's a 220. I should have hit this base instead, really. I really should have. Man. The reason this is a really good base for heavy tanks is, like, I'm dealing 55% extra damage with Teutonic Fury and Americans. That these tanks can plow through all these walls without wall miners. See, I would have just taken 2 extra bazookas or something like that. But yeah. So, not bad. It says, yeah, fast hit, whatever. And wow, we're almost full on trade goods again, so I can, you know, re-up on all offensive coalitions if I need to again. And I'm at 12k oil again. Wow, I'm doing really good. Yep, and I got 8k oil in the bank. I've got probably about 20k oil. That's like 10k oil right here. I'm actually doing this oil right here for Strike Fighter MK5 to MK6. I don't want to grind that much oil for that. I just want to get that done and like be done with it for a little bit and then start working on generals. Yeah, that's what I want to do, is just work on generals. I'm going to do Churchill. Is going to be the, like, #1 general I prioritize over everyone else because he just does so much damage. And then after Churchill, we're going to do Cleo, Alexander. I don't really like Napoleon as a general that much. So I'm going to go Alex, Cleo, and then Joan is a really good, like, tanky, like, defense when I get, like, Pentagon kind of general. So... Nappy's stats aren't just, like, it's just they're not the best. Like, he's got 22k hit points and 688 damage. But she's got 25k and 647, so she's almost matching. And he's got 29k and 550, but we can buff it up with the, and, like, he's got the range, but he's not always 5 range. He's, like, he sometimes walks up really close, so it's a very inconsistent range. Oh my god, please kill my ears right now, it's awful. So, Joan is actually really good for tanky. She can just kind of take a lot, which is really nice. And MacArthur and Nobunaga deal insane amounts of damage, but they just have so little HP that I just can't trust that. So maybe when we get all the generals to 50, they'll be the last two I get to 50. So I'm gonna get Churchill, Alex, and Cleo up, and I'll have those be my 3 generals that I go into war with. But then the other goal is to at least get everyone to 21. That way we can at least use them all. But if I want to make the first hit be a strong hit, I'll use my top 3. So yeah, we got a lot to do in general. It's just a lot of patience is what it is, and waiting, and maxing them out. So it's not gonna like be annoying. It's just gonna every day I gotta raid like 20k oil or something. So it's not bad. Let's do some multiplayer hits, whatever.
The app today. PayPal is new money.
What do data, cookies, and puppies have in common? More is better. 3 puppies are way cuter than 1. And the second cookie is always better than the first. And when it comes to researching companies to work for, you want as much data as possible. Indeed.com has over 15 million reviews written by people with first-hand knowledge. Ask a question and get an answer directly from a member of the community. Find the company that's the perfect match for you. Click the banner now to visit Indeed company pages at Indeed.com.
Should have been speed rallying already. I don't know why it wasn't. The other thing is I could have used less tactics on the attack, but the reason I burned tactics is because I wanted that attack to be as fast as like possible. Like this war, it's about times. Like these guys are pretty decent attackers, and so I don't want to just think that we're better than them, we're gonna beat them. So I want to attack as fast as possible. But if it was more of like a flexing thing, like let me show you how much better I am, I would use less tactics, but that's not the goal. So yeah, it's pretty quick base. I don't really like I guess I'm a little like happy with myself that I made that attack, but it doesn't impress me because I've seen things like Stabmaster. He does his attacks in like an average of like 1:40 is like his average hit for a base, and so he's just fast. I love how much more damage these planes are doing. It's like really nice to see them finally like like those Enlightenment Age garrisons. The planes I had before, you'd have to send 3 planes in, and the last plane would be doing, or the last plane would be doing a loop-de-loop. So, but now it just takes 2 planes, which is really nice. It's very, very quick and speedy. I like it. The other thing I'm gonna do is I need to get this library upgraded ASAP. I need to do 2 upgrades on it because I'd like to get this done. This is the big one. Like, if I want to be a defensive base, I need this. This is huge. And then I also need to get sand battery, the extra one. That's it. That's all I care about. Sand battery and then getting radar. I also am gonna focus on this tree because eventually I'm gonna use transport a lot. So I need that. This other stuff is just like me. I don't really need it. This side though, the sniper tower stuff I need for defense, and I'm also gonna need the that's it. Yeah, that's it. Attack heli, meh. APC is actually really good, but I don't use APCs, so meh for me. Yep, so that's my goal. It's my little update. There you go. Dude, Iron took out their 1 and 2. Were they that tough? So the tactic that a lot of heavy tank attackers are using, holy crap, really? Destroyed this? Wow, in 2 minutes? He probably has cards, but is you use like 4, 5 heavy tanks at the most. And then you use your generals as extra, like, you know, heavy tanks when they get high enough in level, like level 36 or whatever, right? And then what you do is you get a bunch of field howitzers and then you deploy them. All of this stuff has like research. Like you have some Leonardo done, you have your Leonardo covers the howitzer stuff too, and like the heavy tank stuff. So you have that kind of like done. And then what you do is you just go to town on a base. And so that's the next step for me, is practicing that when I get that done. So I need to really focus on Leonardo for that. So I'm gonna see if I can dedicate some workers to just Leonardo research all the time. Anyhow, this stream has been like 25 minutes long. I think I'm gonna end it and kind of get ready for tomorrow. I'm doing a very intense workout regiment where I'm gonna be waking up like probably like 7, 8 in the morning, going for a run, 2-mile run, 2-mile bike, and then doing some push-ups, and then in the evening doing the same thing, and drinking tons of water. Probably drinking like half of my weight in ounces of water. So yeah, need to make sure that I'm doing that, and then eating just whatever, not like junk food whatever, but just like chicken, rice, whatever, all the stuff, like, you know, decent stuff we have in the house. So, and I gotta get on that because I need to lose weight in the next 2 months. I'd like to lose another, hopefully 20 pounds, but I don't know if that's even possible, but I'd like to. Anyhow, gotta go. Good night, guys.